My question is to the Minister for Urban Infrastructure and Cities. Will the Minister update the House on how the government is delivering its commitment to a city deal for Western Sydney? How will this process improve livability and encourage jobs and growth in the Western Sydney region? And is the Minister aware of any other alternate approaches?
The Minister for Urban Infrastructure has the call.
Well, I do thank the member for Hughes, who has a strong advocate for Western and South Western Sydney. And as he rightly says, on the 4th of March, the Western Sydney City Deal was announced by the Prime Minister, together with the Premier of New South Wales and the mayors of 8 Western Sydney councils, reflecting the cooperation between 3 levels of government. This is a coordinated plan designed to deliver long-term prosperity for the region, and there are multiple pillars of this plan: planning reforms and the release of land for housing over the next 20 years, transport infrastructure so that the people living in that housing can be connected to jobs and other places they want to go. Of course, Western Sydney Airport, a $5.3 billion investment, the Western Sydney Infrastructure Plan, $3.6 billion investment in multiple roads.
For a second, the member for Macarthur will cease interjecting or leave the chamber. The Minister has the call.
And, of course, a commitment to rail, a joint commitment by the Australian Government and the New South Wales Government to Stage 1 of the North-South Rail to run from St Mary's to the Badgerys Creek Aerotropolis via Western Sydney Airport, and with a joint objective to have rail connected to Western Sydney Airport in time for its opening. And of course the third pillar is generating jobs in Western Sydney. Western Sydney Airport itself, 13,000 jobs by 2031. And then the Aerotropolis, an urban area near the airport which will become Western Sydney's advanced manufacturing, research, medical, education and commercial hub. We're going to drive investment and attract high-value jobs. There are many other elements to the Western Sydney City Deal, including a $150 million livability program. This is a clear plan for Western Sydney across 3 levels of government. But I'm asked, are there other approaches, Mr Speaker? And of course, there's Labor's 2015 plan, under which they were going to deliver 14 kilometres of rail from Leppington to the airport for $400 million. It's a miracle. 14 kilometres of heavy rail for $400 million. That shows a complete lack of understanding of how much heavy rail costs. Then, of course, we had the New South Wales Leader of the Opposition, Luke Foley, saying after the City Deal was announced that Mr Foley said a state Labor government would deliver the rail link faster. New South Wales Labor claiming they would deliver a rail link faster than the coalition. This is the same New South Wales Labor that was in power from 1995 to 2001. They announced 12 separate rail projects. They delivered exactly half. We never saw the Bondi Beach rail line. We never saw high-speed rail from Sutherland to Wollongong. We never saw the CBD to Rozelle Metro. Labor has a hopeless record of delivery. We've got a plan. The Western Sydney City Deal.